Hello, everybody. Welcome to Know Your Money. I'm Bronwyn Weiner.
And I'm Craig Finch, and we are from Growth Financial Planning. We hope you enjoy our podcast.
Hi, Bron. Nice to see you again.
You too. Nice to see you. Back onto Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money.
Chapter 8, The Man in the Car Paradox. So Morgan was a valet parking chap, and he used to park these fancy cars. And he said when the car drove up, he didn't look at who was in the car. He looked at the car, and that was like a paradox. Who else was in the car? What was that person in the car? But he was struck by the car or what the person was wearing.
Yes. And I think what he's trying to say in that chapter is that he wasn't like, say you came in your Ferrari and I was parking your Ferrari. He would visualize himself as the owner of the Ferrari, not necessarily look at you, Craig, and go, oh my gosh, Craig is amazing. And I think what he's trying to say is often let's say it was you that owned that car, that person in the car loves that admiration and respect that they're getting. But the person's actually not necessarily giving it to you. They're trying to put themselves in those shoes and trying to get that respect and admiration for themselves. And I think what he's trying to say here is sometimes are you buying a car or a watch or a home for other people to admire you? Or is that...
And your possessions make you happy, but doesn't necessarily make people looking at you happy or in admiration. You're doing it for yourself.
Yes. I remember this one picture. There was like a kid, and he was looking at this person that was on a bicycle, wishing that he was the person on the bicycle. Then there was a person on a bicycle looking at a person in a car, wishing that he was the person in the car, and then the car in an airplane. And I think we sometimes tend to do that in society. And I think maybe that's why I've incorporated healing into the way that we do things. Because you are going to keep looking outward if you're not okay with who you are inward. If you're trying to get respect and admiration from the outside world through your possessions, you're going to keep chasing. And I think that's one of his biggest lessons he's trying to teach people in this book is be okay with who you are so you're not chasing things for the outside world.
Yeah. And if you are chasing that Ferrari, that's fine.
Yes.
So you chased it and you got it and you always wanted to drive that car for whatever reasons there are. But another car of much less value does exactly the same job as well. You may not be outwardly to the world looking successful, but you might be very successful.
Yeah.
Because the car is, so it depends on what you're going for. It's not a bad thing to go for the Ferrari.
No, and you must have these goals and these.
Part of what your goal is or how you want to see it, but not, it's more for you than for the outside world.
Yes, and I think it's trying to sit with yourself and think that through. Like, am I using this for myself? Because this is something I've always wanted and I've visualized myself in that. Or could I, instead of spending, how much is a Ferrari?
Oh no, 4 million plus.
Instead of spending that 4 million on that, what other version of me might be more proud that I've spent that 4 million?
Maybe give it to charity. It might be a lot, and you don't see it, but that's your core value might be that.
Definitely. And I think what he says sort of at the end of it is exactly what you're saying here. The thing that will give you more respect and admiration and that sense that you're looking for is more humility, kindness, and empathy. So when you do things that are that way, you actually get more from life.
Yeah, good. Another chapter down. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed this podcast, would like to subscribe, please visit our website, www.growthfp.co.za. The information we have provided in this podcast is our personal opinion. For more detailed information, please discuss your financial situation with a financial planner.